Ladies and gentlemen, in this RedGamerTech.com video we have a couple of pieces of news concerning the Xbox One. The first of which will be self-publishing. Microsoft are going to be having their new conference on Wednesday, which is by the name of the Build Developer Conference, and as I said, that will be taking place on Wednesday. However, it's likely, judging from a series of tweets from Notch, for example, that there is something about to happen to make the Xbox One platform a lot more indie developer friendly. As you guys are most likely aware by now, the Xbox One and Microsoft policies in general have been heavily criticized because they've been seen as very abrasive when it comes to indies, because you obviously need a publisher before you can go ahead and publish a game, rather than self-publishing, which you can say do on either the PlayStation or the PC, which obviously is seen to somewhat diminish not only the revenue for indies, but also make it a lot harder for them to actually go ahead and put something on your system. And indeed, there have been some concerns from the gaming community as a whole, that may mean that we're going to be seeing less diversity and just more of the AAA titles rather than a nice, rather large, diverse catalogue of games. So if Microsoft do go this route, it'll be good for indie developers, because obviously that means more people to buy their games, which means bigger and better products in the future for them. And also from us guys, because we're going to be buying, of course, the console, and therefore it gives us the ability to play the games. Now, I did say there was a couple of pieces of news, didn't I? And indeed, Raf Mohammed is an economist. Now, he's actually an economist with quite a lot of experience. He's been a pricing analyst for 21 years, and he's even authored a book, and the book is named The Art of Pricing. So, you can assume that he does know his stuff. Anyway, he was speaking on Bloomberg TV. Now, you guys are probably familiar with Bloomberg TV, and they're extremely well respected. And he said, when he was talking about the Xbox One, you want to get that console in consumers' hands, and then where you really make the money is off the games. So it's really surprising that they charged such a premium, especially when they had a lot of negatives, like the restrictive DRM, which they did retract from. One of the key things is they really listened to consumers, and they did backtrack and they reduced the price, but I still think the price is too high. It's still $100 premium. Now, as I've said, Don Matrick recently has suggested that Xbox One actually delivers really good value, and has said that it's thousands of dollars worth of content and features in, well, one box. The problem is, of course, the PlayStation. The PlayStation 4 is right there, and many people, including myself, have been rather vocal on our concerns, because we've said, well, we only want to do gaming, and we're not interested in all these other features, and so, well, we don't really want to pay that price. So, of course, we've got the Nintendo Wii U, and you've got the PlayStation 4, which obviously are both cheaper consoles than Nintendo Wii U, obviously considerably, but the Sony PlayStation obviously not that much more cheaper. It's $100, which is still a reasonable amount, I suppose, especially in times such as these. Now, obviously, both consoles now, to play online, you do need either the PlayStation Plus or Gold, so there's no longer that difference in price, if you will. However, regardless, for me, for example, you're still looking at about £80 difference, and so I'm obviously in the UK, and so you have to think to yourself: is $100 or £80? Is it going to, sway you one way or the other? I suppose what we're going to have to really see here is what the games are on both systems. Regardless, this guy Mohammed obviously does know his stuff, and so maybe he's right. There have been some concerns previously on Microsoft's pricing strategy, but to be fair to them, since they have removed the DRM, polls have been showing a definite shift in momentum towards the Xbox One. Now, I'm not saying the PlayStation is losing in the polls now, but it's definitely getting a lot more balance, considering that beforehand you were often seeing like 7-to-1 ratios of people going for the PlayStation, and that shows just how divisive the whole DRM issue was. So anyway, hopefully you've enjoyed the video. I will see you soon. Take care, and bye for now.